This is mental wellness in the modern world. Our mission is to connect biblical and psychological principles to better understand ourselves and the world around us. In a time when chaos is loud and pressure feels constant, peace isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Mental wellness isn't just about surviving, it's about finding clarity, strength, and meaning in the everyday. This is where honest conversations happen, where healing meets truth, and where you're reminded that you're not alone. I'm Eleni Lobene with Benison Kingdom Network, and this is Mental Wellness in the Modern World. As I'm speaking to you today, it is the middle of summer. I have 3 kids home, and let me tell you, these kids cost a lot of money. All they want to do, all of the activities that they want to do cost money. That is part of living life in America, I would say. But I have really gotten frustrated, if I'm honest, lately with how often they're asking for things that they definitely don't need. For example, they want to go down the street to buy a sandwich for lunch from the local sandwich shop instead of like making one at home. Okay, right? Of course, they taste a little better when they're made by a professional, but that's not something that we can do every day. And it's something I'm trying to teach them, right? I'm trying to teach them the value of money and teach them that we can't just like go buy whatever we want whenever we want it, right? So a real focus as a result of this, a real focus of this summer has turned into how can we be entrepreneurial? How can we earn money and then appreciate it and use it in a different way? Okay. So story from this week. My oldest is 13 and she babysits and has lots of ways to make money as a result of that. But my younger 2 have fewer options. My middle son is 11 and he started doing like little coaching sessions for another neighborhood boy, which is really cute because, you know, the little boy is 8, my son's 11. So there's enough of an age gap that he feels like he's, older and can teach him things about sports. And that's been really great. But my youngest really has no income as an 8-year-old. And she decided that she wanted to start a lemonade stand. And let me tell you, this lemonade stand has turned into quite the ordeal. There are many components to the operation now. There are like ice containers for holding the lemonade to keep it cold during the sale. We've got signs. We've got fans blowing like they have these little like fans blowing air and water on them so they can stay out there longer. They've packed their lunches. It's turned into a huge ordeal, and it is so good for them because they're realizing, they had to make an investment to start this little business, and now they're trying to earn their investment back and trying to make a profit and try and figure out the location. All these different little pieces that they're having to figure out because all my kids are working on it, even though it's mostly my youngest who's motivated to do it. And guess what? They are learning skills that are valued in the Bible. Instead of going out and consuming and being consumers, they're learning how to create value, right? Manna Project was about investing and making money from an investment. That's the whole idea of the story of manna. And then we also have stories where God is praising people who are going into the marketplace and earning money and contributing to their families, women included, right? There's many discussions throughout the Bible of the entrepreneurial endeavors of the fishermen and different economic roles that are present in that biblical time. And I think that these are traits, this endurance, this hard work, this persistence, this creativity, this tenacity, this pushing outside your comfort zone. These are all things that God values. And of course, they are things that are actually documented as being good for humans when they're developing psychologically. So there's literally research showing that work ethic is linked to greater happiness and greater success in life. And the earlier we can instill these traits in our children, the better. Now, of course, you can develop work ethic in school. You can develop work ethic in a number of different ways, in the home and supporting the family. Chores are another great way. But at the end of the day, if we can help our children or anyone we're responsible for find ways to contribute to society, their family, their own economic sort of well-being, it's actually really good for them psychologically. And it's building skills that will benefit them the rest of their lives. The Bible encourages entrepreneurialism, and psychological principles support that it's also really good for human development. I'm Eleni Lobene, and this is Benison Kingdom Network, and thank you for tuning in to Mental Wellness in the Modern World.